As a past analyst, getting to the root cause quickly, using machine learning to understand exactly what's going on, and then correlating that to business performance, well, for me, that really is the future of performance. So, we covered a lot of ground there. We covered, right at the start, we talked about real-time intelligence, real-time information at your point of need. You saw in that demo how easy it is with AppDynamics to get down to that granular detail when it comes to users. You saw how easy it is to correlate technical performance data with also business data to help ensure that you're driving the right business outcomes, how we could see visibility into every single release. And then we showed you how AppDynamics can help you troubleshoot problems in very complex modern environments. AD Financial has been utilizing microservices, containers, also Kubernetes from an orchestration perspective. And we provide one view into both those modern architectures and also those traditional architectures. So you can get down to that root cause very, very quickly. And obviously then, at the end, we showed you that concept, something that we're working on in relation to machine learning and also artificial intelligence. So there's one topic which we've not mentioned so far, and this is the topic of Cisco. I'm sure all of you are aware, I know it's been mentioned a couple of times already, AppDynamics was acquired by Cisco last year for $3.7 billion US. And personally, I remember that day really, really well. You see, back then I was working with a marketing team, and we were just planning our going public, our IPO party. I was just about to order a cake, which said, IPO, class of 2017. Well, we had to put a stop to that cake. But we still had an amazing, fantastic party, because up to that point, AppDynamics was one of the fastest growing enterprise software companies in history. And something that you may not know is that Cisco was actually an early customer of AppDynamics in Europe. They became an AppDynamics customer back in 2014 to monitor their internal application estate. So they already understood the value of real-time application and business performance monitoring. But why did they acquire AppDynamics? Well, they acquired AppDynamics to help them achieve their vision, and now our vision, of the self-driving enterprise. And this vision of the self-driving enterprise actually fits in to our blueprint for becoming an agent of transformation. So far, we've looked at real-time intelligence, the importance of real-time information. We've looked at the criticality of performance, ensuring that you're able to spot emerging performance issues before they have dramatic business impact, before they start impacting your customers and also your employees. But in order to move faster, you also need to embrace another concept, which is automation. I know automation is so widely talked about, and sometimes the challenges of automation are not the technology, but they're about the cultural shift required to embrace those techniques. And essentially, the self-driving enterprise is all about automation. It's about automating those menial tasks so you can get your teams focusing on really what matters, driving further technology innovation. But rather than have me talk to you for longer about the self-driving enterprise, I want to show you this video from Cisco in which they explain how they're using AppDynamics, why they acquired us, and also a little bit more about the self-driving enterprise. So let's watch the video.
Technology is moving faster and faster. We're always in a state of becoming something new. Many companies are seeing the opportunity to leverage technology to connect all of these unconnected things, whether it's a factory floor or a car. They're finding opportunities to take technology into places it's never gone before. But ultimately, all of that stuff bubbles up to an application.
At Cisco, we come at things from the infrastructure up. We've been the network company, the data center company. We needed to be more proactive than we've ever been before. AppDynamics helped us visualize what is going on at the business process level. We've seen a 10x improvement in mean time to detect and mean time to repair, being able to pinpoint where the actual problem is. And this is improvement in productivity, the end user experience, improvement in our application architecture.
We want to deliver an experience to a customer that is driven by the business and the intent of the business. And the more that you can automate the decisions of your infrastructure and technology to help you do that, the faster you'll be able to react to your customers. You cannot do that without visibility at the application layer.
We were one of the largest customers of AppDynamics. We understood the value and the benefits that it could bring not only to our customers, but to Cisco's overall portfolio.
Our vision is to deliver the self-driving enterprise, the IT infrastructure that requires zero hands-on. In order to keep moving up that automation path, you need to have more and more visibility, more data. AppDynamics was a really big leap for Cisco because it brings data at the application layer that is at a scale and scope which is unprecedented, frankly, in the industry.
I think the role of IT is more impactful now than it's ever been. Our vision is to drive a secure digital business, not a secure digital technology. IT is at the center of that transformation.
Maybe nothing is as important as the role that IT plays now for business success in the future. The expectations on technology and how it's going to transform the world and how it's going to transform every business, AppDynamics is that key sort of magic that gives us tremendous amount of visibility into where we need to go and how to get there.
So thank you to Cisco for that great video. There's a number of key messages in there, two which I particularly like. AppDynamics is that key magic, providing an unprecedented level of visibility into application data. And AppDynamics is central to this vision of the self-driving enterprise. It's central to helping organizations become self-configuring, simplifying complexity, ensuring that your infrastructure, your applications become plug and play, central to becoming self-healing, to being one step ahead of emerging performance issues before they start to impact your business. It's also key to becoming self-optimizing, and this is a key aspect of business IQ as well, because it's not about self-optimizing based on technical or infrastructure performance. It's about optimizing your applications, your digital services as demand increases, based on actually business performance. So as you start seeing increased demand, as you start to see different periods of business activity, it's about seamlessly scaling up capacity, seamlessly scaling down capacity also at different periods. And in conjunction with the work which we're doing with Cisco's software products, it's also key to helping enterprises become self-protecting with continuous threat prevention. And there's a great session later today. I know Luke mentioned right at the start about Jonah Coyle, our VP of Market Insights. But he's got a great session later today on what's next for AppD and Cisco. We'll go a little bit more into these integrations which we're working on, and a little bit more about our roadmap and vision going forward. So definitely not a session to miss. So there you have it. That's our blueprint for becoming an agent of transformation. We've covered these three base components, but in conjunction with the work which we're doing in regards to machine learning and also artificial intelligence, this is what ties this all together. It's about all of these elements in harmony, which enable you to become innovators, which enable you to drive positive technology change. It's about having real-time intelligence at your moment of need to take that next correct action. It's about ensuring that your applications always perform, no matter the release, no matter how many times you release, no matter the period of business activity. And it's about automating to fix emerging problems before they impact your business. It's about automating to ensure you've got capacity to serve your customers, to serve your users, no matter how they consume your application, whether that's by browser, whether that's by the mobile app, or future IoT devices. And this, having all these components in harmony, this is really how you move fast, how you follow everything, and how you start to focus on what matters. And you're going to see these concepts throughout the course of today. It's going to be a great day. So next up, before I get into the next bits actually, I want to leave you with two key points. And the first key point is this famous quote from Abraham Lincoln. So I'm sure we've all heard of Abraham Lincoln. And he said, the best way to predict your future is to create it. So look, I started off this conference by saying you're all technologists, you're all innovators, you're all agents of transformation with a responsibility to drive positive technology change in your organization. So my question to you is, what's your next move? How are you going to embrace real-time intelligence in your organization to help focus on user experience and help drive outcomes? And how are you going to simplify the monitoring of complex applications to be one step ahead of emerging performance